7 News at 5 starts now. Now at 5.
We did it!
Mission complete.
The Celtics are NBA champions.
An incredible playoff run, ending with a new title.
This is just how I pictured it here at the Garden with our fans.
The C's now in a league of their own, doing what no team has done before.
Banner number 18 has been secured.
And cementing their spot in the history books.
I'll lose all my teeth for a championship.
Cue the duck boats.
Banner 18!
The City of Champions is ready to celebrate the Celtics.
These are exciting times here in Boston. Everybody's happy.
It's a good thing.
Yeah,
Very
Celtics
good thing.
making history with their 18th championship.
The C's now have the most titles in NBA history. Fans here are pumped up. They're ready to celebrate the team. In the meantime, the Celtics are off to Miami to celebrate. There's their plane landing at Miami International just a few minutes ago. The team walking off, and there is the trophy. We have Team 7 coverage for you this evening, from the standout performances that helped the C's secure the championship to a look at the team's legacy. Let's begin with 7 sports anchor Maury Hirschgordon live at the Garden. Did you stay the night over there or what?
Yeah, Jadion asked the same thing an hour ago, Adam, and you know we really could have. Would have gotten maybe a little bit warm overnight, but here we are once again, the night after such a memorable Monday at TD Garden. The bar was really high for the Celtics team from the start of the season. On paper, they had the best club. They followed through for 82 games in the regular season and then backed it up in the playoffs, and now they are back atop the NBA.
This is where the Celtics are supposed to be, top of the world. And in Boston, once again, the City of Champions.
The Celtics closing out the Mavericks in 5 games last night to secure a record-breaking 18th championship banner, moving them past the Lakers for the most titles in league history.
Banner number 18 has been hanging over our head for so many years. To know that we're going to be engraved in history, and it still hasn't, registered. I'm just still trying to process it all. But we did it. We won a championship.
Tatum finishing with a game-high 31 points in the series-clinching win, but it was Jaylen Brown who earned Finals MVP honors, punctuating a journey for Brown and his teammates that's been filled with peaks and valleys.
It makes it feel even that much better that we had to go through all the journey, the heartbreak, the embarrassment, the loss to get to the mountaintop. So it's great. And shout out to all the supporters and the city of Boston.
Joe Mazzulla also etching his name into the record books. The 35-year-old becoming the youngest head coach since Bill Russell to lead his team to a title, but Mazzulla was quick to deflect the praise to his players.
It was a joy watching the guys just grow as a team throughout the year, but also really work at it. There's a group of guys in that locker room that decided they wanted to win on day one. And they worked at it every single day.
A locker room led by 38-year-old Al Horford, who waited 17 seasons to finally get his ring.
Knowing the type of person that Al is, knowing the leader that he is, even off the court, the father that he is, just an all-around great person and great human. I'd run through a brick wall for him. So I'm so happy that he got one.
I don't even know what words I can use to describe him. Everybody loves him, and he gave everything to this team, and he deserves it more than anybody.
Plenty of times in the weeks and months ahead to talk about where this team slots in the pantheon of champions in green and white. But one thing is for certain, their 80-21 record that they finished with in 101 games played this year goes down as the second best all time, behind only the juggernaut from 1986. We're live outside the Garden tonight. Maury Hirschgordon, 7 News.
All right, let's talk more about Jaylen Brown, proving to be the standout star for the Celtics. Brown named the Finals MVP last night. And Brown's now talking about what this honor means to him. 7 Straight Air live at the Garden with a closer look.
Well, Jason Tatum really getting a bulk of the accolades for the Celtics, and rightfully so, as a 3-time All-NBA player here these last 3 years. However, the growth and development of Jaylen Brown really putting this team over the top and winning a title. And in these NBA Finals, it was Brown, not Jason Tatum, proving to be the Celtics' best player.
Bill Russell would be so proud. The 2024 Bill Russell Finals MVP goes to Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown, snubbed and deemed to be not worthy of an All-NBA selection, but well worth the 8-year wait to win a title and honor the late, great Bill Russell as NBA Finals MVP.
How crazy is that? R.I.P. to Bill. Nothing I could ever do can fill his shoes or his footsteps, but I'm super grateful to get that honor and that reward. Rest in peace to the great legend, Bill Russell.
Brown carrying on the legacy of Bill Russell as Finals MVP in Boston, and now carries the ultimate trump card as the best player in the world on the final stage.
Yeah, the doubters, they may be quieted now, but they'll be back. You know, they'll probably be back next year with something else to say. So we just all embrace that moment the same and get after it.
Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum proven to be the top duo in the NBA. This feels like the end of the beginning for the new wave of the Celtics dynasty, with Tatum and Brown leading the charge side by side.
We've been through a lot, you know, the losses, the expectations, the media, you know, have said all different types of things. To get to this point, you know, and share that experience with JT is just awesome.
Because we know we need each other. We all need each other. This is a team sport, and we went through the ups and downs. And, you know, we deserve this. We earned this, for sure.
So Jaylen Brown proven to be well worth that record $304 million contract extension he signed just last year. It made him the highest paid player in NBA history. Now keep in mind, that contract does not even kick in until next season. Jason Tatum, meanwhile, also eligible for an extension this summer. It is expected to be worth a new record, $315 million. We're live outside TD Garden, Trade Air, 7 News.
Just one station was at Hanscom Field this afternoon as the Celtics left for their celebratory trip to Miami. Jason Tatum seen boarding the plane while holding that Larry O'Brien trophy. Ah, so sweet as the sun came down and got a little glimpse there. 7 Steve Cooper live in Boston with a closer look for us. Steve?
Adam, we tried to get on the plane. There was no extra seats, so we're back here at the Garden tonight. And I'll tell you what, you know, the celebration is continuing tonight here. The heat is on, and so too is the celebration. Let's just face it, the Celtics tonight are the toast of the town around here, and for that, the Celtics coach says he's grateful.
How does it feel to be the champs of the NBA?
Feels good. Just a lot of gratitude.
Gratitude from the NBA's newest championship head coach, Joe Mazzulla, speaking to us Tuesday morning just hours after the Celtics won the title and Banner 18 for Boston.
What does it personally mean for you? It's just been a long season. You saw the city last night just cheering for you guys. What does it mean for you guys?
Like I said, it just means a lot that we were able to do something together, build great relationships in the organization. You know, and not just this year. I think everybody that's worked for the Celtics who have helped all the people get to this point, everything that they've done has helped us to this, and just be able to share in that together is important, and nothing better than being able to represent the city.
Led by Jason Tatum clutching that championship trophy on the tarmac at Hanscom Field before boarding Champion Air, taking the team down to Miami for a little R&R to celebrate the title. The bright and shiny and glittery trophy catching everyone's attention, including yours truly.
Where's the front of it?
That way.
Right
No,
here?
the other way.
Wait here?
Yep, that's the front.
Okay, hold on. Derek, how you feeling?
Feels good, man. I feel good.
What's it feel like to be an NBA champion?
It feels unreal. It's amazing.
No rest for the weary, and Derek White was on cloud 9 when he arrived to catch the plane, his nephew joining in on the celebration.
Any message to the fans of Boston after their celebration last night? What do you want to say to everybody?
I love you guys. I love you guys.
Mazzulla and J-Tay sharing a memorable moment on board the plane with the Larry O'Brien trophy before it was up and away.
What's your message to Boston fans?
Oh, the fans is just gratitude. You know, Boston is Boston because of the tradition, the players, the people that have worked for it, but also because of the city and because of the passion and the pride and the expectation, everything that comes with it.
All right, if you want to touch the trophy, you can touch my phone. And there it is, right there, believe it or not. Yeah, we were holding on to the Larry O'Brien trophy earlier today. Now, as for the team, be down in Florida for a little bit with a little rest and relaxation at the moment, but they will be back, and so too will be the trophy. All will be in place for that deck boat parade come the end of the week. We're live outside the Garden tonight. Steve Cooper, 7 News.
All right, well, we can't get enough of the trophy, Steve, so we'll show it to you again. This is the team landing in Miami just within the last half hour or so as they began a celebratory trip after winning the title last night and preparing to hang the 18th banner over at the TD Garden. There is the Larry O'Brien Trophy, and we'll be seeing a lot more of that in the days to come.
And the Celtics now have the most championships in NBA history. For the first time in 16 years, the C's will get to hang another banner from the rafters at TD Garden. The Celtics proving to be a legendary organization. And this evening, we're taking a look at the road that got the Celtics to this final spot. Rob Way, live at the Garden with that part of our coverage.
Kim, what a moment it was last night. It's amazing that the Celtics have made it to this point. They won their first banner 67 years ago, and their latest one last night.
The greatest NBA franchise in history. It's not a debate, it's now fact as the Celtics raise banner 18. But the road to this monumental moment took the team decades, championship after championship. The first banner went up to the rafters in 1957. The team then led by legendary center Bill Russell. They would go on to win 10 more titles between 1959 and 1969. Russell becoming a coach during that time. 67 years later, a full circle moment. Current head coach Joe Mazzulla, who's 35, becoming the youngest coach since 34-year-old Russell to win the NBA Finals.
Bill Russell would be so proud. The 2024 Bill Russell Finals MVP goes to Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown also stepping into history, winning the Finals Bill Russell MVP award.
I can't even put it into words. Just Bill Russell and what he's meant for me through my Boston journey.
Brown entered historic company. Larry Bird was the MVP back in 1984 and 1986.
What does it mean to Larry? Well, it means a lot, but there's a lot of players out there still capable of winning the MVP award.
Jason Tatum became the first Celtics player with 20 points, 10 assists, and 5 rebounds in a finals game since Larry Bird.
The Boston Celtics are NBA champions once again.
But who could forget, after a 22-year drought, on June 17, 2008, the Celtics won banner 17. And then 16 years later, like it was meant to be, on June 17, 2024, the C's are on top of the league again, cementing their place as the best.
Time to say it again, Boston. Anything's possible. Banner number 18 has been secured.
Anything's possible. 617 Day here in Boston has always been a big day. It's Boston's area code, also the 2008 championship day and win. Of course, now it'll never be forgotten. Go 617. Live outside the Garden, Rob Way, 7 News.
Boston is the city of champions and no stranger to a duck boat parade. This is the 13th title for the city this century and the Celtics' second since the Patriots started their run back in 2001. The Celtics parade is set for Friday. Boston city leaders laying out their plans. And number one priority is to keep people safe in the heat that we're experiencing out there. 7's Kimberly Bookman live in Boston, continuing our Team 7 coverage. Kimberly?
Adam, city officials are telling fans to stay hydrated and to wear sunscreen on Friday. They also say they will have misting stations like the one you're seeing over my shoulder here. It will be at City Hall Plaza like you're seeing, as well as on Boston Common. They will also have cooling towels for anyone who needs them.
It's a Boston tradition. A professional sports team wins a championship, the city celebrates them with a rolling rally.
We always say we're in the joy business, and we're going to get the opportunity to share some of that joy with our fans, during the rolling rally on Friday.
Set for 11 a.m. Friday, the parade will begin in front of TD Garden on Causeway Street, passing by City Hall Plaza, then by the Boston Common on Tremont Street, heading to Boylston Street by the Heinz Convention Center, before returning to the place where the Celtics will now raise banner 18. It will be Mayor Michelle Wu's first sports celebration leading the city.
To be now in a place where I get to see the connection between this incredible team and how much they're inspiring our whole city through how they come together, how they play, how they support each other, how they've handled an amazing season, but one also with such pressure and expectation.
The city picked the end of the week to celebrate the team because it will simply be too hot through Thursday. A heat wave is predicted with temperatures expected to be soaring above 90 degrees all 3 days.
Where it is a rolling rally. Now, maybe some people want to camp out for a while, but the beauty of that, though, too, is you can, if you're working downtown, you want to come out, once it goes by, it's by.
Authorities are expecting more than 1 million people to come to the city for the celebration and are urging everyone to take public transportation.
We've done a lot of prep in advance of this heat wave, also for this event. All of our fleet has been re-inspected, all of the HVAC has been inspected, and a lot of maintenance has been done.
The hope is that people won't stay out in the high heat for hours Friday. It's just not safe.
Scorching hot outside of the shade, so this is my little tucked away lunch spot.
And there will be extra police, firefighters, and EMS along the route to help anyone who needs any of that help. There will also be extra trains running for anyone who wants to use public transportation. For now, reporting live from Boston, Kimberly Bookman, 7 News.
Well, it's hot out there, and we know we're in for a hot couple of days leading up to the parade. Let's get a look at that Friday forecast. Here's meteorologist Kelly Costa.
Well, I have good news and I have bad news. The good news is the temperatures actually dropped a little bit over the last 24 hours, but that's because of some chances for storms. Now, it's only Tuesday. This is not until Friday, so we have to watch this chance of storms. I think we'll have a better idea, a more detailed timing of things as we get closer, probably on Thursday. But still, with temperatures in the low to the mid 80s, it's still going to be incredibly humid. So toward the end of the parade, feels like temperatures are going to be into the upper 80s. Here's the thing. Consuming adult beverages, I'm not telling you not to, but it makes it harder for your body to regulate its temperature. You add a massive crowd, tons of body heat, the fact that concrete holds on to heat more than grassy surfaces, you can still get overheated. So my suggestion for you, I still want you to have fun. If you have a sports drink, maybe a granola bar or a snack or something just to keep those electrolytes up, I think you'll be okay. Now, this is a low-resolution forecast model because we're really far from Friday, but I am going to show you the chances for rain and storms that we do have on Friday. So we'll get a better idea of the exact timing probably over the next 36 hours. Still tracking that heat wave, though. I'll show you that coming up.
All right, our Celtics coverage does continue this evening. Coming up at 5:30, fighting tooth and nail. Derek White talking about that hard hit that left him with a chipped front tooth. And coming up at 6, an emotional win for Jason Tatum. The Celtics star choked up right after his first NBA championship win. Stay with the news station as we celebrate the Celtics. We'll bring the latest on air, online, and inside the 7 News app.